What is up and welcome back, and I'm real hyped to bring you this running shoe. It's going to be from Adidas and it's called the 4D Forward version 2. Now this running shoe is going to be very unique, as you can tell. The midsole is not your regular foam midsole. Instead it's going to be a midsole that is 3D printed. And in a way it is a cheat code because the way this technology is made, it's supposed to compress, and when it compresses it's supposed to push you a little bit forward with some energy return. And that's real interesting because with the foam setups, when it does compress, it kind of comes back to what it's supposed to be, right? But not moving forward. It doesn't push you forward. It kind of just comes back upwards to what it was. Now this right here, with this type of engineering, with this type of plastic, it is supposed to be a real harder plastic. So when it does compress, it really wants to snap back and come back to its original form. But it does compress at a certain angle, so when it pops back up, it's pushing you forward. So I found that very interesting. And what I also like about this shoe is going to be the upper. It's made from a prime knit material, and as you know, that's going to be very soft and stretchable. But not just that, it's reinforced with this mesh plastic that's all around the shoe. And that right there is going to be a synthetic material. And this is going to give it durability and also some structure, because the prime knit by itself, because it is real soft and stretchable, you know it's going to cause the shoe not to keep its form. But now that it's reinforced, it definitely keeps its shape, as you can tell. Also, what I do like about this shoe is that it has, you can feel at the back of the shoe, it has a heel clip. And a lot of basketball shoes have heel clips because it just supports the ankle. And that's something I'm very used to. So I do like seeing that in this running shoe. Not just that, but this shoe is going to be very breathable, okay? It's not too thick at all, okay? And the cushioning for the collar, for this area right here, is also going to be very minimal as well. Because as you know, running shoes, they try to keep them light. Now, this shoe right here, as far as the running world goes, this shoe is going to be very heavy because it comes in at around 12.4 ounces. So that's going to tell you that this shoe is not going to be a running shoe that maybe a lot of competitive runners are going to use, because they prefer to use shoes that are a lot more lighter, maybe 7 ounces or 8 ounces, kind of in that area. So this shoe right here is going to be very heavy. So what is that telling us? That's telling us that this shoe is going to be a very good shoe for somebody that maybe wants to run 15 minutes to an hour, or maybe 2 hours, but maybe they're just doing it for conditioning or because they like running, not necessarily because they want to be in a competition. Because as you know, when you're out there competing in running, especially that sport, it's a game of inches, so you're trying to have every advantage. And now we take a look at the bottom. This is going to be the traction that we're working with. It is going to be a rubber for Continental. And I actually used to work at Continental, where they used to house all the tires. They make all sorts of tires for different types of vehicles, for regular sized vehicles and also big semis. And they make rubber for all sorts of weather as well. So they're one of those top companies that builds tires. Now you can imagine having that type of rubber and traction for the bottom of a running shoe is definitely going to be an upgrade. And as you can see, this shoe also has some reflective material, and that's going to help out at night. And lastly, we're going to talk about the sizing. So if you are a narrow-footed person, definitely go a half size down if you're trying to get that real snug feel. If you have a regular size foot, you can go a half size down if you prefer, again, that tight feel, or you can just stay true to size if you're going to like a little bit of extra room. Now in my case, I am a wide footer, so I ended up going true to size, and I did get that snug feel in this shoe. So I was real comfortable in this shoe, no problems whatsoever. I didn't feel any problems in the back of the shoe, the middle of the shoe, or the front. And I do like this drop of this shoe. It is going to be very thick in the back and get narrow in the front. So you are going to get a real nice rocker step, definitely, with your strides. So that's going to do it for this video. Definitely pick up this shoe if you're somebody who just likes running, or likes running casually a few times during the week, or somebody who just likes getting their conditioning up and you're not looking to compete. Definitely it is going to be a nice shoe. It's going to be a trendy shoe with the latest technology. Now if you are going to be a competitor, maybe find a different shoe that's going to be my opinion, because this is a brand new shoe, and as you know, when new technology comes out, they still got to improve on it. The weight of this shoe is going to be 12.4 ounces, so you could definitely find a shoe out there that's going to be lighter and maybe more explosive. So with all that said, thank you so much for stopping by. These were the Adidas 4D Forward, the version 2. And like always, I appreciate everybody. Make sure you sub if you got something out of the video, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.